Oh no. Oh, blue shell. There's a blue shell now. Blue shell. I'm going to die now. MacBook. Bada. I'm going to die now. MacBook. Oh, blue. We'll add like an explosion or some shit. They'll be like, oh no. Oh, it's a me. Oh, I'm gonna. And then. And that's show business, baby. That's fucking Hollywood. Hello, visuals, and welcome back to the channel. Don't look at this too much, even though I'm sat there going, oh, don't look at this too much. We've got a video of us building this and whatnot coming up on the channel in like a few weeks' time and stuff. So whenever I show it, don't look. It's really fucking cool. Yes, hello visuals here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another edition of Visual Guyz Canoosy News, where it's a fucking, I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry to put it out there. The football season's a few weeks over now. It finished like 2-3 weeks ago, whatever it is. And I'm not going to lie, but as much as weekend time is also girlfriend time, which I fucking love, it's amazing. I definitely love that more than football. I miss football. I miss football. It's always a depressing moment that, you know, when the football's not on and you've got to spend the weekend just kissing and cuddling. My girlfriend to see that bit, and next time I see her to go, you fucking fat fuck, boom, and punch me right in. To be fair, I think if my girlfriend hit me, it'd be one of them. You remember like Jay in Betweeners where he goes to hit his uncle, and it's like, yeah, it'd be like one of them. Yes, how is everybody doing? Is everybody okay? It's so frustrating. It's so unbelievably frustrating. When one of these, you're sat there smashing Mario Kart, you're in first, you got the last quarter of the last lap or some shit, doing like, I've won this race, it's fucking easy, and then you just, and the worst thing is, right, you know how many times I've been hit by these fuckers, and then I'll go on to get a box, and then I'll have a horn, and you're like, yeah, you couldn't have given us, you know, fucking 2 seconds later. Fucking piece of fucking shit. I've just spat all over that. How are all of you beautiful bunch of bastards? I hope you're having a lovely time. The last few weeks have been fucking fun for me, Switch coming out and all that stuff, and just smashing Mario Kart and having a good time. So hopefully you've all had a good time and whatnot lately. I'm sorry for repeating myself, and I'm so sorry for saying it again. I'm sick of warm weather though. I'm ready for, it's not even been like roasting, I guess, in the old United Kingdom. God save our gracious queen. Oh no, Lizzie's got king. They're all pedos in the Buckingham Palace. Allegedly, potentially lizard people and shit. I don't, let's be honest, between you and me, you know, like the 3 people watching this shit, there's definitely nefarious stuff that goes on in Buckingham Palace. You don't say, I'm going to Buckingham Palace, and you go, right, okay, I better bring some form of defence. If Buckingham Palace were like, oh, Daniel, would you like to come visit the royal family? One, I'd be like, I mean, I will, but I'm not massively interested. The only thing I care about the royal family is the bits of paper that you're on that I can be like, Pokemon, please. But apart from that, I'm not really that bothered. But if I went down there, I'd be taking, you know, fucking defences, lightsaber, infinity gauntlet, sat there, fucking king, whatever his name is, Charles, William, one of them. I'd be going, infinity stones, I'd be, you know what I mean? They're fucking lizard people for show. What was I on about? Why were we on about the royals? Why did I mention the royals? Anyway, that's just maybe a little bit of a silly bob, but just been a bit of a silly bob. It is a Canoosy News, and we have some weird, wonderful, beautiful, amazing, over the top. What the fuck have we written there? So yeah, some weird, shitty, fucking stupid stories to tell you all about. So let's sit back, relax, buckle up. I always say buckle up, like, don't be, obviously, I don't know the 2 people that watch if you drive or not, but don't be fucking watching me whilst you're driving. If you're like, oh, why did you crash your vehicle, sir? I was watching this fat fuck talk about the royal family. Oh, it's understandable then, isn't it? It's not. Don't watch me or listen to me if you're near any sort of thing that moves with an engine and shit, or anything that moves. Have you seen the fucking helicopters that people can get for dead cheap, and they're just like, yeah, I'm driving a flight to my mate's house. You don't need a pilot license or what the fuck? It's just literally clear, and you're like, oh, you're sweet. Wait, what the fuck? When can just regular, normal fucking dickheads like me just fly around in little mini plastic helicopters? When did that become a thing? Like at some point, the human race, and this is why we're going to be our own downfall. Because like when some, I don't know, there will be some restrictions. Surely, don't call me Shirley, where you can and do this and you can't do that and whatnot. But like, don't make it like, well, I can't afford it anyway. But if I could, don't make it possible for me to be like, yo, I'm just going to fucking Aston. I'm going in the helicopter. Don't. Don't, because you're just making it too tempting for morons like me. Because I love being in weird little situations where you shouldn't be doing shit. I'm like, where'd you go? And then the accidents happen. You go, I didn't mean for it to happen. I was just dicking around. Well, there you go. It's your problem. You were dicking about. And I can't dick around in a helicopter. What the fuck? Sorry, anyway, where were we? Yes, story number 1. Apparently, dolphin grows human arms. That's right. There's a dolphin out there that's grown human arms. Now, I'm going to put this down to it didn't just grow human arms. Over the years of us doing the news, we've mentioned how weird the human race is, and more specifically, us men like to just put our phalluses into certain stuff. We see a hole, we're like, that needs penetrated, that needs, you know what I mean? Men are like, hump, hump. There's a bloke out there that's been sat chilling and is like, oh, look at the lovely dolphin. Look at the eyes. That's the dolphin. And he's like, oh, lovely. It's come over and it's seen him. He's like, oh, stroking it. Oh, what's this, baby? What's it? What's it? And he's put his dick in the blowhole. You know for a fact that happens. If you're telling me, right, what's his name? Fucking Thingy off The Boys. If there's going to be a bloke out there that sees a dolphin, the dolphin's just trying to chill, even though dolphins are weird themselves. I know they do like weird sexual shit. And he's like, well, it'll be rude not to put my dick in the blowhole. I think dolphins have blowholes. I'm pretty sure they do. But you know that's happened. It hasn't just grown human arms. The dolphin doesn't just go, oh, what the fuck's happening here now? And it's swimming like this. I can't catch up. It doesn't happen. Somebody's put their dick in a dolphin. We've got a twist in the plot. We've got a twist in the plot. This is going to piss off a lot of, God don't like the gays. We're going to piss off a lot of these people here because gay aliens found in UFO wreck. New Roswell drama. Well, it will be a drama if there's gay blokes throughout it, you know what I mean? Not all gay blokes talk like that. Yeah, this is just going to piss off so many people. Them gun tooting them. We don't take kindly to y'all folk round here are not going to like this. The fact that the little aliens are coming down and they're all munching on dicks and shit and whatnot, you know what I mean? And they're all, box munchers and stuff. Hey, listen, I don't give a fuck. I'm Team Rainbow. I'll fucking fly the flag. That's me flying the flag. Boys, you get on them, boys, all you want. I don't get my bank card literally says gay card. I ain't gay, but I'm the gayest straight man going. Listen, if your team's got the willy whackers on it, I'm fucking there. I'm all about Team Gay. So if the aliens want to come down, they want to share with their little bum fun, crack on. Don't care. It's still more the fact. It's more the fact as well that somebody's got up there and went, I think these aliens are gay. And they probably weren't. It's probably how they fly their spaceship, right? They probably have to fly like hugging each other or some shit. It's like, and that's how they talk, and they're just like, and that's how they fly the shit. And then somebody's like, oh, look, the aliens are touching hands. They're definitely gay. We got us some gay aliens. They're touching hands. Oh, let's do gay aliens. And that's how it started. That's how these aliens are gay. Well, what is it? What is it that made them gay then? Do they have penises and mouths? No, they were touching each other's hands, and it's super gay. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe they were just panicking, or they're in the crash. They held each other's hands just as a bit of comfort before their life passed on, and they didn't live anymore. And they just wanted to feel their warmth of their best friend next to them and just show some love. How do you think about that? No, they're definitely gay. They're super gay. It's probably just that. So yeah, gay aliens in Roswell. New drama unfolds. Gay aliens. Terrified neighbours call police to domestic dispute, but find man alone screaming at a spider. That's right, some neighbours are sat there chilling, ready to watch Emmerdale. Right there for some Emmerdale, my love. You put dinner on. Half time. I always call that half time. See, when you used to watch TV shows, it would get to the adverts. I would call it half time. Don't know. And we put half time. Well, half time we'll have some scrambled egg on toast, bloody lovely. I look, poor live TV this day and age, and they've heard and they're like, oh my god, it sounds like Jerry's killing the wife. And he's gone round like, Jerry, please, I think Jerry's mounting his messes. The police have got there. Jerry, what you doing? Up the LAPD, Jerry. Run in. Whoa, what you doing? Jerry's going, oh, bloody spider on the floor. What the fuck you doing there? And it's just him scared of a spider. Now, I understand people, girls do it a lot. Not to do with sexism there, but you always hear when there's like a rat or a mouse and girls are going, ah, ah. And you always think, fuck me, what's happening to them? I can't imagine a fully grown man being scared of spiders is fine. I can see that, but being like, oh, that's minging. Not, because like obviously the spiders just sat there going, I'm just chilling. I'm just making a web up there. I'm going to go, let me make a web. I'm going to bed. I'm just going to chill. He's going, and the spider's like, why does he keep screaming at me? What do I do? Do I scream? Do I fight him? Do we kick? What's going to happen here? I just want to make a fucking... It's just a fucking big conundrum. I think I've written this one down correctly. Help, doctor. That's dramatic. I've put like an exclamation mark and everything there. Help, doctor. Yeah, so you pronounce it one like that when you do exclamations. I've a metal washer stuck on my lager. I think it's his dick. Once again, more evidence that there's a reason, right? You know how we're like, equality and women and men, it should all be equal. I don't necessarily know if it should. I feel like it should maybe be 80% women and 20% men, because we're like, let's go to war, let's smoke cigars, let's put our penis in circles constantly. I feel like that's our mentality, isn't it? Just, hey, look, sat there at the White House or whatever, Donald Trump's, okay, so China, Russia, it's all a bit crisis. Hey, President, we got some washers. Okay, China and Russia can wait. Who wants to put their dicks in things? You know what I mean? It's that's what's happened. It's, if I was a doctor and somebody, a bloke walked in and they were, they had the head half, cut open, legs snapped in two, I'd immediately look and go, what have you put your penis in then? That's what I'll jump straight to. The guy coming in on fire, right? Okay, burning. What? Did you put your dick in the plug socket and it's electric and fire? What's happened here? The bloke could just walk in with a, just got a bit of a cold. And he sat there, there's no rush. No, treat the other people first. I've just got a bit of a cold. I need it to be gone. The doctor's like, okay, what have you put your dick in then? He's like, oh no, it's just a cold. What have you put your dick in? I would just immediately do sexism to males and be like, what have you put your dick in? I don't know how this works. Victim sex killed by hookers poisoned minge. That's right. There's a hooker out there that's been, I think that right, okay, we need to iron this out a little bit. I don't know what sex stuff can kill you, like disease wise. I know that there's like the AIDS and the shit, but I think that's manageable now. I don't know if like chlamydia and clap and syphilis and gonorrhea, that sort of shit. Why are they all such disgusting names? I've already got a bit of the gonorrhea. Just put you off shagging for life, wouldn't it? I don't know if any of them can actually kill you. So if they can't, then maybe it's true. Maybe somebody's actually put poison in this poor hooker's minge. Hocus pocus put some poisoned shit on her fucking focus minge. I can't rhyme, obviously. So, yeah, there's a hooker out there that's actually got a poison minge. Maybe she's just a Pokemon type. Maybe she was born as a poison type. And man's gone there like, I want hooker. It's been a lovely day. It's been a long week, though, and I'm ready to spend some money on a hooker. And she's come out, giving it coughing and wheezing and Arbok and Ekans and that, just full poison time. And he's like, it's okay. And he's done his deed. He's come out poisoned. And every time he takes a step, poison affects him. I'm doing loads of Pokemon references here, and I'm not sure if any people watching this will understand unless you're Pokemon players. You take a step forward and you get poisoned a bit more. Not that happens anymore. And fucks you up. Maybe she did have a poisoned minge. Right, story with no context whatsoever. Why were they there? What were they doing? How did this happen? What's going on? But Hippo kills dwarf. And I need to quickly call that out as well. I don't think that's the politically correct term. I think it's little person. I think that's what we're supposed to say. Unless it was actually a dwarf like Gimli. Some shit like that. Like, yeah, that's the one it counts as one. Maybe he was fighting. But then again, I can see Gimli killing the hippo. You know what I mean? He's a bit of a badass. But either way, maybe this hippo was what's that called? I understand what racism and sexism and ageist. What's if you're out there and you genuinely have beef with little people and you hate them for whatever fucking reason, what would that be called? Like, what's small personism? I don't know what I wonder as well, is there anybody, right? Not that I understand sexism and racism and shit like that. I've never thought how anybody can be like, oh, they look different to me, therefore I hate them. They've never had a conversation with them. They've never talked to them, never done that shit. I wonder if somebody in human history has actually looked at a little person and thought, oh, I bloody can't stand little people, can't do it. I wonder, because that would be fucking so bizarre. Like, what do you hate about them? The fact that they're not the same height as you. But there will be, wouldn't there? Sorry, I've gone on a bit different tangent. If somebody, if you actually know the word for that, let me know. But yeah, there's been, maybe this hippo had this certain ism and it kicked off and thought, what the fuck? To be fair as well, though, I don't know the context of this person meeting a hippo. If it was out in the wild and they were pissing around, then it's kind of fair enough because it's one of them ones. The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. If it was just in a zoo and they're like, whatever, and the hippo just went nuts one day, I can kind of understand that as well. If I ever went to the zoo and there's a lion sat there, it's been there for like fucking 15 years going, one of these days I'm going to get out of here and I'm sick of these people looking at me through the window. And when I get my hands on one, I don't care what happens to me. I'm just going to fucking rip them apart and crack on. I'd kind of get that. I'd kind of understand. They've just been took from their wild and they're like, what the fuck's happening? There's a glass window. I just want to shit and piss and eat my dinner. And there's 50 people out there going, oh, look at the lion, look at the little lion. What the fuck? Every day, constantly. So maybe you just looked at him and just thought, you know what? No offense, this isn't to be offensive, but you look like an easy target. I could just, him over there looks like 6'9", jacked, he's thingied. She looks like she can run really quick, but you fucking getting it. Maybe it was one of them. Maybe. And there we have it, visuals. Another edition of the Visual Guys Canoesy News. But before we go, we're going to give you the sports and weather. Where this week's sports and weather, we have swing ×2 fail. We have box slide fail. And then, of course, Dan's happy ending. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some sports and weather that have absolutely fuck all to do with sports and weather. It's the sports, but it's not really the sports because we don't actually talk about sports. I used to do sports, but then I got really fat. Oh, nice. Just enjoy that swing fail. I'm just going to see if that's the postman. Hello? Is that the postman? Is it? Keep enjoying your swing fail. Mr. Postman? Is that you? But no, there's no one there. The dog would have barked by now. There's absolutely no fucker there. But yeah, swing fail. I think that's what we did. Time for the weather, where I'm not going to tell you anything about the weather. If you do need to know that, just look outside your window. Some lunatic just trying to do a nice little box slide. But slide down the box and it just... The fuck did I just drip that on my leg? We have... we have whatever's happening here. Jesus Christ, this has all fell apart extremely rapid, hasn't it? There we go with the sports. So before we go, we've got to give you Dan's happy ending. Well, we're going to go see a lovely, what should be a day, you know, the happiest day of our lives. What was the happiest day of your life? When we got married. See if I ever married my girlfriend. One day we probably will, if she's lucky enough. And it's like, I can't lie though. You see them questions of people like, would you rather snitch on the homies or cheat on your girl? And I'm like, oh, I can't snitch on the homies. You know, they're my boys. Or them other ones. Would you rather, you know, attend the birth of your child or the Champions League final if your team's in it? I'm like, well, it's Newcastle in the Champions League final. You know, kids are born constantly. That's literally happened once in my lifetime. But bride and groom. I don't know if we've already run the clip or not.
Oh, look, it's that fat lad. It's Dan. Ugly Dan, and he's really, really fat.
I don't think we had. Here's the bride and groom just having a lovely, supposed to be a lovely day, and it just ends in misery and disaster and all kinds of chaos and carnage. It's quite funny as well. I fucking love them sort of marriages where, like, I saw the best man as they would, like, you know, doing the I do's and that, and they were going to sit down to the speech. I saw the best man just spewing up, absolutely nervous wreck. And I love the ones where the girls all nice and posed and whatnot, and then they got to chuck the flowers, and like a girl will fall and fell. It's something wrong with me. People are having lovely days and they fall over and they hurt themselves. They get fucked up, and I'm like, brilliant, absolute cinema. And that is another edition of the Visual Guys Canoesy News. Done, dusted, another one slotted in the back burner. Imagine if everything in the world went down, including YouTube, bar the Visual Guys, and all the world could watch for the rest of eternity was the Visual Guys. How fucking quickly would we resort to rioting and protesting, kicking off and just being like, fuck this shit, I ain't dealing with this every day of my life. The fuck me, the amount of people that would come for me, that would be disgusting. Anyway, hopefully you did enjoy, or at least tolerate another episode of the Visual Guys Canoesy News. And visuals, thank you so much for watching. Remember, always say nice to your heroes. You'll never know when they'll turn bad. So like if Spider-Man walks past, like, thank you, Spider-Man, he might be back next to, you know, venomed up, symbioted up, and he's a bit more angry. And you're like, hey, Spidey's like, fuck you. Just always be nice to your local heroes and visuals. Remember to always keep being you and keep on keeping on. Push up. What was he saying again? Love it, vida loca. What the fuck? What is that? What was it? Wasn't it Ricky Martin? Was it Ricky Martin? She'll push him. Living a vida loca. What the fuck is living a vida loca? Hey Google, what does living a vida loca mean?
According to Wikipedia, lyrically, living la vida loca, which translates to living the crazy life in English, is about an irresistible, particularly sinister wild woman who lives on the edge, seducing others into her crazy world, with lyrics including upside, inside out. She's living la vida loca. She'll push and pull you down, living. To find out more, look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
The fuck? This is gonna be sinister. She's being fucking sick. I thought it was a fun little patchy version. Why does it, if it's about a woman, if you know, bitches be crazy. If it's about that, why is he singing like she'll push, yeah, boo, you, yeah, living the thing? She'd be like, she'll push, how shall pull you? The fuck?